Good morning and welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. This reading is for Saturday. It's our daily reading. I'm going to shorten it up a little bit, or at least try. Sometimes I just get carried away. I love to do readings. But I want to try to keep the daily ones a little shorter. So I'm just going to take a look at current situation, present influence, future influence, what you don't see, unexpected, and challenge, and then where it leads, and then advice. Let's just take away a couple cards, and we'll see how it works. I mean, I'll do, I got to do the reading, the way it feels right. So, but yeah, I'm just going to take away a couple cards. Sometimes I feel like what to look for is more advice, so we'll keep that for the advice. Let's do this. Although, I believe that tarot readings should not just be for finding out what is going to happen, but also how to navigate the day to day. Sometimes we just need help navigating. I don't know, get through the day. Current situation, please. I'm going to use the Echoes of Atlantis. I couldn't remember what it was called. And then the Radiant Wise for clarifying. Seven of Cups is in our current situation. Present influence is Page of Cups. Future influence is Page of Pentacles. So there's a very young feeling here. So if you're dealing with someone, it's someone that's probably younger or just learning something as well. Okay, I was going to do what we don't see is down here, which is the Judgment. What will be unexpected is the Sun. And then our challenge is Six of Cups. And where does this lead? Ooh, I got two cards. The Star and the Seven of Swords. I'm going to leave the second card there. I pulled the Star, but Seven of Swords came out. So I think it's a reminder, honestly, what the reason why I think it popped out is just a reminder that this is something that we've been dealing with. And after the Star, please, Ten of Cups. There's some good energy coming in. That's for dang sure. Ten of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. So there's an overall feeling of what's on your mind is your stability. Is it your home? Is it a solid relationship? Is it a job? It could be anything like that because the Ten of Pentacles is a very wide spread feeling. Most importantly, it's kind of like, to me, like a reaching a goal of some sort, being able to be independent, having a good home and family, and it could be a job as well, money, all of those things. But I feel like overall, you're looking at your life as a whole because there's been a situation, that Seven of Swords, that's been kind of like knocking you around a little bit. And when I say knocking you around, well, we've got Seven of Cups in our current situation, but I feel like it's more about, it's not only about the situation you're dealing with the Seven of Swords. If someone wasn't being honest or you felt like that, it's making you look at everything, like, or almost everything. How do I live my life differently now? Or what do I need to reach this goal? Or, I feel like if there is a situation that you feel like came to an end and there was not clarity, it's sparking a new attitude in you as far as the way you live your life. And that's where the Seven of Cups comes in, is the current situation. And I feel like that's what you're doing. You're going, okay, I have lots of choices. I have things out there. Now, I feel like this is a little I can't say the word, and I'm not going to pretend I can. Oh my God, I'm going to leave it. But it's causing you to almost freeze in a sense, because you're going, it's almost like you just want to be pushed in one direction. You don't want to have to make a choice because you're uncertain. There's a lot of that comes from, again, the Six of Cups is in the past, or is in the challenge, and that's about the past challenging you. And I feel like that's what you're thinking is, I don't want to have to make a choice. I kind of want to be pushed into something. I do get the overall feeling that there is something coming in soon. Page of Cups, I do get the overall feeling that that is, could be a message from someone kind of clarifying something for you. Let's take a look at the Page of Cups energy, please. Two of Cups, Ten of Wands. There's been, I think this has to do with this Seven of Swords person. If there was someone you were dealing with that you were unsure about what was happening or they weren't being clear, I feel like that there will be something is coming in, Death card, that's changing this burden, and it has to do with a person. Now, this is someone you are either romantically involved with or have been in the past, or you would like to be, or a good friend, a partner, even a family member. But I feel like that the Ten of Wands is saying that the struggle's coming to an end here. And I feel like that Page of Cups is a message. So I feel like you'll get some kind of message here in the next couple days, that's going to be influencing the now and how you move forward as well. But I do feel like there's a change coming, and I feel like it's all about you. And when I say about you, I mean, again, going back to the Ten of Pentacles, I want to do things differently. You know, this is making me revisit how I'm moving forward. The Page of Pentacles is in your future influence. And to me, this is still that energy of young, but I do feel like it's the working through a situation. I feel like your focus is going to be somewhere, and you're going to stay focused on that, and at least for a time, because you are trying to heal, move forward. And I don't think that you're necessarily willing to put this situation to rest as much as it is what else. This could be a situation where you were staking a lot of your life on it. It was a big part of your life, and now you're like, well, if I don't have this, I need to work through and have something else. And that's the Page of Pentacles to me. Is there anything else about this page that we need to know? And I do like the energy coming in. I'm not going to lie, with the Judgment being in what you don't see, the Sun being an unexpected star to the Ten of Cups. There's good stuff happening. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. Okay, the Fool, Five of Cups, Four of... Okay, so there was, I feel like this is... I'm done. I'm done with being depressed, and I don't want to hold on to that anymore. So I'm going to put my focus elsewhere. And that's what the Page of Pentacles is. Taking the focus off of what you've lost, seeing things not, like you feel like maybe they're going downhill here. I feel like this is that I gotta work on getting out of this funk and holding on to this grief and disappointment, and I'm going to work through it. And I feel like that's what the Page of Pentacles is. And I like that energy too, because when we're talking daily readings, this is saying that you're willing to take the time to work on something. The Judgment is in what you don't see. I mean, this is an energy completely and totally about, rebirth, feeling like you're coming back out of your shell. I feel like that with the Death card as well. Clarifying the Page of Cups, there's a feeling of rebirth here. And I think, again, it's going back to, if this situation didn't happen, you wouldn't be revisiting other life areas. And I feel like that's what the Judgment is. It's making you realize that you have so much more than just this one situation. And I think that's important. Tell me about the Judgment, please. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, Knight of Wands. This is the work you're putting in. Absolutely. You're you know, with the sun there, I feel like that's the judgment. You're going to work on this Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. I feel like there is some kind of energy coming in towards you that's going to kind of reignite how you feel about yourself, and of course the sun is the joy, but I feel like it's because I feel like you're just working on things like that Page of Pentacles. You are working on what you need to work on, even though there is a situation with some kind of partnership relationship. This is helping you grow in a lot of different ways, which I really like with these cards. I think that's super important, because when something does happen that's hard and you're willing to go, okay, well, what can I do? And then the best thing to do is look out for yourself and do for you. Tell me about the sun and the unexpected. And I like that energy coming in too. And especially in this card, it feels very bright. It feels like something coming towards you, which I do. It's unexpected, right? So there's a feeling of joy coming in here really soon, and a lot of joy. I don't think it's a little bit with the judgment and what we don't see, the sun and the unexpected, leading to the star, then the Ten of Cups. This is something that you're very much not expecting to be this excited or joyful about something. Tell me about this sun. Hermit, Lovers, and Seven of Cups. Yes, choices. You've taken the time to look at a situation about a partnership, and you're realizing you do have choices. And that's where your joy comes in. Not necessarily for someone coming in to you. It's your realization that you do absolutely have choices. You are not stuck in with one person, or maybe you are, but I mean, with this situation in particular, you're not stuck. You've got choices. And if it's a partnership, you've got choices in partners. And this happiness comes from you taking that time to realize that. And I think that is super cool. Like, I mean, because again, you're working on you. The Six of Cups is in your challenge. You're always going to have this little bit of hesitation because of the way things turned out in the past, or your expectations are super high to have it exactly like the past. One of the two. Tell me about the Six of Cups. Seven of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Six of Swords. I feel like you've been really thinking about this, Seven of Pentacles, working on it. I think the Page of Wands is some kind of message that reminds you of something from the past, and that's going to be the struggle of getting through it. And the Six of Swords is, am I moving forward or am I hanging on? And I think that's kind of what the Six of Cups is. You want to have that feeling from the past. I feel like it's almost you want that feeling from the past, but you know that you need to move forward. I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles, you're going to, there's a lot of focus here. So for those of you who this reading resonates, you're really kind of focused on this self-healing process a lot. And it's very important to you, while this situation, especially if it's a relationship, is also very important to you. And it's brought a lot of joy into you can get the joy without this. And that's what you're trying to work through. And you're working on yourself to do that, realizing the joy comes from within you, not from someone else. And I feel like, though, that you're really thinking about moving away from all of this from the past. But again, and then there's the Six of Cups here. So, however, there could be something coming back around. So when I pulled the star for where this leads, I do feel like overall there's going to be some real epiphany moments. I feel like also with the star there is that you're headed where spirit wants you to be. Like you're going in the right direction. Keep up the work that you're doing. That's what the cards are telling or saying, because when it stops here, it's like don't stop doing what you're doing, because it's really important. It leads you to the star, and that star is really important. And I feel like with the 7 of Swords that flew out, I think this says that things will be worked out here. Because with the star, with where it leads, 10 of Cups, I feel like this 7 of Swords situation, someone not being completely honest, they probably will come back and be honest. And at least you'll learn what's happening. It may not change the situation, but you'll have better understanding maybe of their feelings, of how they're working through it. And then after that, it leads to the 10 of Cups, and I'll clarify the 10 of Cups, which to me is all about, a really good, comfortable situation, whether it's relationship, even a job. This could be anything, but I feel for most of you, this is going to be a relationship. But it also could be your relationship with self. With all this self-work you're doing and this joy coming in, it feels organic, and it doesn't feel made by someone else. It feels like it's being made by you. Like you're bringing your own joy, and that's huge. It really is. So let me clarify this 10 of Cups. Yeah, 2 of Swords, Moon, the Ace of Pentacles. This comes from a decision you've been making about not being clear on something. And I think with that Ace of Pentacles, there's clarity coming in. And that is going to allow you to move forward with this situation. Whether it's a relationship or a relationship with yourself, there is definitely a new beginning. But it does come from making a decision on what is very unclear to you right now. So I think things will clear up with this Ace of Pentacles. And if you look at the Ace of Pentacles, the hand is coming out of the clouds. So that's why I feel like, too, there's a lot of clearing up happening in the next few days. So what is our advice for today? The Moon. Make sure you just understand everything. Be clear. Don't assume something. If you're hearing rumors or everything, ask the question. Don't assume that something's happening. Because the Moon is all about things being unclear. And if you think something's happening or someone's talking about you or this is going on and you're not 100% sure and you're not hearing it from the horse's mouth, ask the questions. And I think that's really important. And anything else we need to know today? Page of Wands, Wheel, and the High Priestess. I think that is, I feel like this is go for it. Time is moving forward. Page of Wands, just take this like a full energy with, what, I'm not going to think too much about it. I'm going to be curious. I want to this has sparked my attention. I want to go for it. The Wheel, all about, time moving forward. And the High Priestess, trust yourself. Continue to do the work for you and trust yourself. And if you believe, trust your higher powers, trust the divine as well. And I feel like this all works out the way it's supposed to, especially with the star there and the 10 of Cups. There's some beautiful, beautiful energy coming in. So I hope you enjoyed this. Take care. Have a beautiful day.